set since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. To return, here's Paris Campbell. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by the 8th pick in the draft, the lefty who led your alma mater, Washington, to the national championship game, Brock, Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end at Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title game. But he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana. And I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL.
A toss now to Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. The return he lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made.
Well, I'm pretty sure this Kate special teams coach is going to have a long talk with him after that one. You can get as creative as you want, but you can't give away the ball. You can't lose yardage, and you start turning the ball over like that, you're not going to be returning punts much longer.
And they'll get him. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Penix here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Third down, it's Penix. Into the hands of Campbell. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
And again, it's Penix. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 46-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the shotgun, Penix gets this to Johnson. And this one does not go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Penix working from the gun. Connects with Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Penix escapes the pocket. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Carney's kick is good. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
This return makes it up to the 25. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the game's most tenured veterans and most decorated quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Man in motion, headed right. Continuing to move past the 45. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Coach is happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers splits a couple of defenders and completes it. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. A pistol snap here. Rodgers. Throw complete to Juszczyk. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. This is hauled in by Myers. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Here's Rodgers. Got Juszczyk, and it's complete. And he'll go down here at the 16. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Again, Rodgers. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. On for the field goal now. Here's Rodrigo Blankenship. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Up and good from Romo. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. Third down run from White. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Daniel Whelan on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That's going to be an incomplete. On the throw to the right. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Penix. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. First throw for the backup now. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 42. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Now here's Rodgers. It's taken in by Juszczyk. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Firing quickly is Rodgers, complete. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Nick Bosa makes the stop. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Got his target. It's Higgins. And he's tackled for a short gain. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. One of the tight ends motioning left. Oh, they're going for it on an option play left. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. Forget that it was fourth down, Bronk. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on fourth.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Milton now. Pittman's got it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Motioning the tight end left. That's complete to Pittman. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, that's a pretty... Forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throwing now, off play action. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Josie Jewell making that stop.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's on the move. He's running for it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Hit some space around midfield. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. From the 47. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Milton. Cut near the goal line. And he gets the first down before being taken down.
A gain of 23 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Robinson does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Robinson on the inside give. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll stick with the ground game here. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. just before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Chiefs intercept the final throw for the end zone. And no need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 41. He gets this one to Myers. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Rodgers here from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. To throw, Rodgers. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
The passer, defense.
Finally, some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a 1st down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league, and you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
2nd and 4. This is hauled in by Myers. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. A pistol snap here, Rodgers. Cut by Jacobs. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Jennings coming in motion right. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Right side cut by Higgins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run. Jacobs. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Blankenship good on the point after. And the Bengals tie things 10-10. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was Darius Williams on the tackle.
He's tackled at the
2nd and 6 coming up here.
a gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Gets this to Johnson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Malik Hooker with the tackle. Third down give to Robinson. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside, defense.
And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand. Running it after the penalty. And defenders are there to get him at the line. That was Darius Williams on the tackle. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense set for a 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Milton now. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. Santos connects on the point after. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Bengals and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Complete, it's Myers. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They're set up at the 35 now. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Second and 13. Short pass caught by his tight end. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. Running back, motioning right. 3rd and long for him here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Milton. Complete. It's Atwell. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Chiefs football. They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's Milton. This is hauled in by Atwell. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion right. Milton back to throw. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And he's brought down for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Going right side. Robinson with it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. New set of downs for him at the 38. Now Milton to throw. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Throwing it again here. He's got it! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Milton. They did it! He made the interception! Drake Greenlaw picks it off. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Jacobs running behind center. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 2nd and 3 now. On the option, it's Jacobs. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And his pass is going to fall incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back now, pressure on its way. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They bring Higgins in motion left. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll push this. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Rodgers here from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10. A pistol snap here, Rodgers. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he pushes this down to the... down. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got first catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. left. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Back to throw it. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Jacobs will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Again, it's Jacobs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. The 50. The 30. He's at the 10. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. I don't know about you, Brock, but I can almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. That's caught. He finds Allen Lazard. And he gets the first before stopping the clock, and even 20 seconds to go. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll throw again. Rodgers. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Now to throw. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.